You're probably watching this video because you think your child is lacking in motivation and organization skills. Your child may have no problem understanding what's being taught, but may have a problem remembering when an assignment is due and may often cram at the last minute to turn it in. Sound familiar? Well, welcome to PFD. Preparing for a Degree was founded by Sean Washington with one goal in mind: to teach strategies that prepare students for college. It's amazing how much is taught in school, yet so little time is spent teaching a student how to be a student. They're on their own when it comes to keeping an agenda, taking notes, and preparing for a test. And it's often their poor habits in these areas that lead to poor performance. PFD proves that students are more likely to succeed when they are taught how to learn.
It's definitely a program that influences my life every day.
If you're organized, you get things done.
Just wake up, look at my planner. Oh, okay, man, I totally would have forgot that.
I don't think I'd be the person I am today if it wasn't for this program.
This DVD covers the PFD Do and Do Agenda, a unique system that teaches students to remember without being reminded, eliminate missing assignments, learn time management by properly using an agenda, to be in control of their schedule instead of you having to control it, eliminate stress by managing a very hectic schedule, remind you instead of you reminding them, and eliminate the words "I don't know" or "I forgot" from their vocabulary. The success of this DVD increases dramatically when parents are involved. We encourage you to watch the lesson with your child so that the strategies can be further discussed and reinforced. Congratulations on taking a major step towards your child's academic success, and welcome to the PFD family. Are you ready to eliminate missing assignments? Remember without being reminded? Raise your GPA? Eliminate stress? Are you ready to have better time management? Start and finish all assignments? Increase your self-esteem? And prepare for college? If you are, then welcome to PFD's Do and Do Agenda.
Welcome to Preparing for a Degree, a place where we raise the bar. The goal of PFD is to prepare you for a successful college education, and the strategies taught will not only help you to get into the college of your choice, but will help you to reach your highest academic potential. I'm convinced that PFD will change your life, as it has for me and for many of my friends.
I'm really happy I decided to join PFD.
I had A's and B's, mostly A's.
I think that PFD has really made a difference.
Definitely preparing me for college.
My friends are always complimenting me for how organized I am.
Congratulations on taking a major step to your academic success. Sit back and get ready to learn how to become a more successful student. Enjoy the DVD.
If you haven't already done so, download the handout from preparingforadegree.com. You'll use the handout to practice while watching this video. Notice that it includes pages from an agenda. You will practice on these sheets and will later apply the techniques you learn to your own agenda. We'll explore 3 important scenarios. They are daily homework, preparing for a test, and the long-term project. Okay, let's get started. Scenario 1 has to do with the homework assignment that is due the next day. On your handout, find Monday, April 23rd, and with a pencil and ruler, draw a line neatly down the page like this. Then on the top left, write D-O, do. And on the right, write D-U-E, do. Go ahead and do the same for days Tuesday through Friday. Pause the DVD and continue when you are This is what we call your setup, and every Sunday you should set up your agenda for the entire week. The DUE column is where you write when an assignment is due. The DO column is where you write when you will complete the assignment. Okay, let's practice. Pretend you're in class on Monday, April 23rd, and your teacher calls your attention to the board. It reads, Homework, Language Arts, page 150, questions 1 through 12, due April 24th. Since the project is due on the 24th, find this date on your handout and write the following with a pencil under the DUE column. Notice that we abbreviated using LNG, PG, and QS. Always abbreviate to save time and to help you write neatly in small spaces. Great, now you have a reminder for when the assignment is due. Now it's time to write when you're actually going to do the assignment. We call this back timing, and it's an important practice to maintaining an effective agenda. How much time will you need to complete the assignment? Let's say you've decided to work on it Monday night after dinner, and that it will take you about an hour to complete it. Locate April 23rd on your agenda and write the following under the DO column. Notice that we've added the time when you're going to work on the assignment. We call this a timestamp. Timestamping makes sure you set aside the proper amount of time to complete the assignment and will help keep you from cramming at the end of the night. Okay, now pretend it's Monday and you've just finished the assignment. Take a highlighter and highlight the assignment under the DO column. This tells you that you've completed your homework. Nice job. Now it's Tuesday and you've just turned in the assignment to your teacher. Locate Tuesday, April 24th on your agenda and highlight the assignment under the DUE column. This tells you that you've completed the assignment and turned it in. Make sure you only highlight an assignment under the DUE column after you have turned it in. Advanced students should color code by subject. This will allow you to track which subjects you're spending the most time on. As you can see, highlighting is a powerful tool. Not only does it help you track your assignments, but it also allows you to say to yourself, I did it. It's like giving yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. And believe it or not, a little self-praise can motivate you to want to do it again. It's a wonderful feeling when you look back and see all the highlighted areas in your agenda. It proves that you are succeeding and preparing for a successful future. Now let's practice using your agenda to prepare for a test. It's Monday, April 30th, and you've just learned that you have a history test on Friday, May 4th. First, do your setup for days April 30th through May 4th. Pause the DVD and continue after you completed your setup. Great. Now, since the assignment is due on May 4th, locate this date and write the following words under the DUE column. Notice again that we've abbreviated, using HIST for the word history. Okay, now it's time to back time, or write down when you're going to study for the test. The idea is to dedicate enough time between now and the date of the test to achieve the best possible score, right? Then let's say you've decided to study each day beginning Monday, April 30th, all the way up until the test on Friday. Under the DO column in each of these days, write History Test, 6 to 7 p.m. Add the word review on Thursday, since you'll be reviewing the night before the test. Go ahead and pause the DVD and continue when you have finished writing your assignment in each of these dates. Now you have a written reminder of the days you'll need to study for the test. And remember, after each night of studying, highlight the assignment to let yourself know you've completed your homework. Okay, now let's pretend it's Friday, May 4th, and you've just finished taking the test. Find May 4th on your agenda and highlight History Test. This tells you that you've taken the test. Nice work! You probably did very well because you planned and studied for the test. This final scenario deals with the major project that's due months from now, like the major science project due at the end of the semester. We won't go step by step with this scenario. Just make sure you apply the same back timing techniques to plan for all tasks related to your project, including researching your project, gathering materials, and scheduling time to work on the project. As a general rule, you should be working on your project at least once or twice per week, and your goal should be to complete the project 1 week before it's due. Congratulations! You've just learned the do and do system. Let's review. Do your setup for the following week every Sunday. Always use pencil, never pen. That way you can erase your mistakes. Write when you are required to turn in an assignment under the DUE column, and when you'll work on the assignment under the DO column. Write small, neatly, and use abbreviations. Timestamp when you're going to work on your assignment. Highlight all completed tasks, and remember to only highlight an assignment under the DUE column after you have turned it in. Here are some other important rules that will help you stay organized. Always have your agenda with you, especially at school. Always keep your agenda in one place. We suggest you keep it in your backpack and pack it every night to make sure you don't forget it. Review your agenda every night before you go to bed. Write everything in your agenda. This includes special events like soccer practice, as well as friends and family obligations. Separate academic and personal items. Items you should write under academics include homework assignments, study time, scheduled tests, projects and reports, teacher conferences, tutoring, papers to be signed by parents, and when to clean and organize your backpack. Personal items include family events, doctor and dentist appointments, clean room, birthdays, sports practice and games. You've just learned a proven agenda system that will make your life easier and increase your chances of getting into college. Practice these strategies with your own agenda, and you'll find yourself happier and less stressed. Say goodbye to procrastination and say hello to a lifestyle of being on time and exceeding expectations in the classroom as well as in the real world.
My planner is my life. Like everything, my homework, my schedule, any meetings I have goes into my planner.
Being in PFD, it's really opened my eyes to see how vital it is that you take your work seriously now.
It helps me stay organized and make sure that I turn in all of my work on time.
I don't have to remind her. I don't have to be behind her. She's on her own.
And as an educator, I realized that this was the type of program that students needed to really help them be successful in their daily studies.
Because of PFD, I have learned to become a leader. I've stepped up for so many positions. I'm not shy like I used to be.
My parents are surprised.
I'm totally opposite from what I used to be.
About a month into the program, I wasn't even having to ask them about their homework. Both of my kids were on their own, studying, grades started getting better.
When you're organized, you can manage your time and you won't be stressing out at the last minute.
I used to be scared about going to college. Now I'm looking forward to it.
I was an average student. I didn't really have a plan. I had no goals. And I kind of just went with what I remembered for school. I wasn't organized at all. And now I've taken the skills I've learned in PFD, and it's pretty much my life.
Coming soon. More PFD lessons are on the way, including the Do and Do Agenda Level 2, all-in-one note-taking, test preparation, study skills, and the long-term project. For more information, visit preparingfordegree.com.